All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly comms check with me, Chad, on the 3 of 7 podcast. Hey guys, it's been an awesome day today. We had a good shoot out on the range this morning, just crushed a good workout and got all of our prep done for the basic course coming up this weekend. So it's just been great, guys. You guys know we explained in the last episode what these comms checks are, just to keep the lines of communication open, let you know what is on my mind. So today's lesson, or if you want to call it a lesson, I don't know what you call it. It's just what's been on my mind for the last couple of days. It's really simple. I've titled it 2 plus 2 should equal 4. You know, so this is something that I found to be true throughout my life, and I have seen people, I have seen situations, I've been put in situations where 2 plus 2 just didn't add up to 4. And it would drive me crazy sometimes. Like I would pull my hair out trying to see the logic or trying to see the truth in the situation or the scenario that just wasn't adding up, guys. And, you know, this isn't something that I'm pulling from the Bible, that I'm pulling from any source outside of myself. So you guys can take this or you can leave it. It's just something that I have seen in my own life, and it's good to acknowledge it. So in SEAL training, one instance where 2 plus 2 wouldn't equal 4 was, I can specifically remember in third phase out on San Clemente Island, the last phase of BUDS, the instructors, we were stuck out on this island with these instructors, and man, they hammered us day in and day out, like day and night, period, 24/7. I remember being out on Camp Surf a couple nights. Is where you sleep out on the beach, and every hour on the hour, they shoot a flare, multiple flares off into the air, and you have to get up off your bed of sand that you've been laying in and go hit the surf. And then, by the time you get back bedded down in the sand and you don't really get to sleep because you're so dang cold and wet and sandy. But by the time you get laid back down, they're shooting off the flares again. So doing that all night. And anyways, out on the island, they would give us timelines that were impossible to meet. They would make the timeline to where we would finish up in evolution, we would have something else to do, and then we would have to be at the start of the next evolution. And it was simply impossible to meet the timeline. And I remember at first that would drive me crazy. 2 plus 2 wasn't equaling 4. It was obvious that there's no way that we were going to meet that timeline. So 2 plus 2 wasn't equaling 4, but there was another agenda behind that. When it didn't add up, the agenda that the instructors had, they were doing that in order to stress us out, to put us in a stressful environment, and to see how we reacted to it. So going through life, I've seen not only that scenario, that's a really basic, simple scenario where, again, things just didn't add up. Usually when things don't add up, there is some agenda behind it. There's something pushing it, right? And we can let it drive us crazy, and we can pull all of our hair out trying to find logic when you're looking at an illogical equation. Or we can focus on spreading good word, being positive, focus on doing what we're best at. And so that's what I usually do now when stuff doesn't add up. Anyways, guys, going through life, I've seen this in so many different scenarios. I've seen this in so many different individuals. I've seen this in so many different places where it just didn't add up. And I don't want you guys, if you're experiencing something like that in your own life, I want you to stop focusing all your energy on that illogical equation I want you to turn inward and I want you to focus on doing what you can do in your own life, in your own family, in your own community. And, in turn, making the biggest impact you can. So, again, guys, if you see something, if you're experiencing something in life where 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4, understand there's probably some other agenda. There's something else driving that illogical equation, okay? And don't let it drive you crazy, because you're going to be miserable if you do. You cannot find logic in something that is illogical. It does not exist, okay? All right, I hope that's clear. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get across to you guys. What am I excited about right now? What am I focused on right now? I'm focused on the basic course, guys. It's coming up this weekend. We have got an awesome group of individuals coming out to participate. We've got an awesome team. And so we just got all the gear ready today. We've got all the shopping done. We've got the route mapped out. And we are ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a place where we get to go out, work as a team. We get to have fellowship. We get to spend time together. We get to disconnect and really focus on ourselves, focus on each other, and learn from one another. I know it's going to be a powerful weekend. So that's what I'm most fired up about right now is the basic course. We'll be headed out on Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed today's comms check. Hope you guys are all doing well. Love each and every one of you. Talk to you next week. Nuff said.